Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another Buzzing About Town Rideabout, and today, well, check out where we are today. And not only am I going to spoil you with an area that you're probably never ever likely to come to, but I've also put it in 4K. So I apologise if you're eating your food and you're staring at my handsome good looks in 4K, 60 frames per second. I can imagine it must be emotional. So where are we? Well, basically I'm at the very end of the train track. I'm near a place called Huai Yai, and Huai Yai is where I live. I live over this area. It's far enough out the city that you don't have to be aware that the city's even here, and close enough that when you want to dip your toe in the water, well, you've only got a 5-minute ride and we're there. So today I'm going to head around the lake. I want to show you some really nice places and just give you an insight as to A, what goes on over this side of the world, or rather what doesn't actually go on, and B, just show you something different. So I've got me sun's glasses, I've got my helmet, I've got everything, I've got to get all my gear on, and we're going to head off. It's bloody hot today. I'm hiding under these trees, look. If you look on the map now, I'm right by the 7-Eleven, and we're going to head up now and go and have a wander around. So let's see, could you live over here? I doubt it, but we'll have a look anyway. All right. Oh, fuck me, look at that, hey? Look at that. Now that is a prime example of what I say about expect the unexpected. Cut across the road, come straight into me. Jesus, things I do for this bloody channel. Right, let me adjust my camera, hang on. All right, good. Right, so that was a near-death experience and you got to see it on video. Don't say I don't spoil you. And it was in 4K, even better. All right, so I think I've just aged another 10 years. Damn! Right, where are we? So we're heading up towards Huai Yai. Well, we are in the Huai Yai district now, but as you're going to see, there's not a lot happens up here. It really is very calm, very peaceful, and I often cycle up here, and it's a great route. I must admit, I haven't been cycling for a while. Just absolutely flat out at the moment, not got a chance, which is a real shame, because I do need to make more of an effort. So out here, what can you expect? There is a small community, expat community. The majority of the expats live over on the east side of Pattaya, which is where I covered recently, over by Mapachan Lake and Soi Khao Talo, Soi Khao Noi. So they kind of, they hang out more in that area. Over here, this is predominantly a lot more where the Thai people will live. A lot of people that work in the city centre live out this side. It's kind of like I say, close enough out the way that you're left alone, but it's near enough when you need to get in. We don't have any bars, so you're going to be thinking to yourself, well, why is he out here? I mean, we have restaurants. We have a few restaurants. Even got washing facilities. There you go. They pop up all over the place. Do you know, it baffles me. I can't understand why, for the love of God, a Thai person doesn't just buy a washing machine. And they don't have to pay outright, you know, they can buy it on the knock. But it saves using these machines, having to sit there and, well, just sit there and wait for your washing. All right, so where were we? Yeah, we were talking about who lives out here. See, it's a very much of a normal existence now. This is what I would call normal, everyday life. There's not many bars, if any. If you want to go to the bar, you either have to go down to Jom Tien, and Jom Tien from here is only about, I don't know, in a Bolt taxi, 10 minutes, I suppose. If you want to use your motorbike, same distance. You can go over to the east side of Pattaya, over to the dark side, as we call it. Again, up there are a lot more bars and everything, and it's a big expat community up there. Whereas here, as you're seeing, there's very little. Very little indeed. Having said that, it suits me, it suits my purpose, I enjoy it. You go about your everyday life, and it really is a nice chilled out way of living. In terms of cost wise, if you want to stay out this way, you can rent a 2-bedroom house out here. Hello, there you go. You can rent a 2-bedroom house out here for around about 12,000 baht to 16,000 baht. If you want to push the boat out and you want to get yourself a pool villa, there are pool villas out here. They start from about 20,000 baht, roughly there or thereabouts. And it's it's very peaceful. You get very little interaction with the teapot brigade, none of that. And the Thai people up here are very, very friendly. And because quite a lot of them work in the city centre, you will get by with English. There is quite a lot of them up here will speak English or will understand what you're trying to say. So you're not going to be totally isolated. We have a few markets, day-to-day markets. Early morning, the street vendors come out here. And we also get a lot of monks. The monks walk up and down this road pretty much every single morning, and they'll stop and do their thing. And people will come out and give their gifts to the monk and get the monk's blessing. We've even got a petrol station. Now there you go. I told you we're not that far behind the times. Look at that. And it's even quite big. Can you believe the moral of my video? What did you watch today, mate? Oh, I watched Buzzing Pattaya. Oh yeah, what did he do? Oh, he showed me a petrol station. Oh dear. All right, so as we get further up here, we're going to go round the bend and going to head down to the temples, and then I'm going to cut you around the back area to take you to the actual lake. Very, very pretty temple we're going to see in a bit. So bear with me. And as I say, this area, you can cycle around if you do want to keep fit and you do want to exercise. I would recommend this area to cycle. It's very, very chilled out, especially when I take the turning in a bit. You'll see for yourself. And all these turnings, like this turning here where this woman's going to ride out in front of me without looking or stopping or just carrying on. That's it. You have a great day, darling. Yeah, all of these turnings on the left eventually will head you over towards the east side of Pattaya. So you're not really going to get lost, to be honest. So if you come out and just cycle randomly and you don't really know where you're going, don't panic, don't worry. Eventually you will come to an area that you recognise. So because it's mid-morning now, all the early morning markets have now closed and shut, and they'll return later on in the evening. And the cost of living over here, I mean, it's pennies, it really is. If you can eat spicy food, if you can eat Thai food, you can get your food here for 200 baht a day, absolutely no dramas whatsoever. If you can't eat spicy food, then you've got basically two options. If Thai food's not for you, you have two options. You either need to start cooking at home, so if you're a bit of a Gordon Ramsay, crack on. But if you are not, and you rely on going out to eat, you're going to have to take a trek either into Jomtien itself or across, like I said, over to the dark side. There are very few, if any, that I'm thinking of the top of my head now. I think we've got about 2 or 3 European-style restaurants out here. There you go, if you want to go in your garden, all your brickwork in there, everything. And these guys, they're selling Manao limes. They sell Manao. Now, the reason we're in 4K is look at these. They have a lovely market here around the back. Really, really nice. And the attention to detail that what they put into these places is just phenomenal. It really is. So I hope the 4K does it justice, because look through there. Can you see through there? It's beautiful. I'll tell you what, let's even take one for the team. I'm going to whip us in there and show you, because it really is beautiful. Look at this. And I mean, I'm not an architect, but look at that, that's stunning. Come on, you've got to give it to them. That is beautiful. And I'm not an architect or a designer, but I wouldn't even know where to start. Where would you even start knowing how to start to build these projects? I mean, look at it. Phenomenal, really is incredible. And as I say, during the days they come up here and they do their prayers and stuff. And I mean, look at that, what a building that is. There you go. Pause your video, guys, and just take that in. Take that view in. 4K. Have it. Oh, hello. But look at that. That is beautiful. It really is stunning. All right, so enough of me David Attenborough historical video. Let's get you back out on the road. Yeah, look, and all its glory over there. It really is fantastic. Oh, I'm right. There's me moaning about that guy that nearly killed me. And oh no, actually I'm on the, no I'm not, I'm on the wrong side. Right, okay, oh look, here we go, look, here's another one. You're cutting across, he's cutting in. His car is in, he's in desperate need of repair there, isn't he? Let's be honest. That wouldn't pass an MOT back in England. In fact, I think that vehicle would be condemned. Do they still do that in England now? Is that what they do? if the vehicle doesn't pass the MOT, do they condemn it and take it off you? Can't remember now, it's been a while. All right, so let's keep on going. And if anything, at least you're seeing stuff that, to be fair, if you come here on holiday, you ain't ever gonna come out here, let's be honest. There's no reason for you to come out here whatsoever. So at least now you're seeing something that perhaps you wouldn't have seen before. Now we're gonna whip round the corner here. I'm gonna bung a left. I've got a beautiful temple I want to show you in a bit. Absolutely beautiful. And then we're gonna get over to the lake, finish over by the lake. And again, the lake, you know, the nice thing about the lake where I'm gonna show you is it's very natural, unlike around the Mapachan lake, which is bars and stuff. This one is just a lake. It is what it is, a lake. All right, so look, there's a sign up there, it tells you there, turning left, we're gonna go to Mapachan, and that's where we're gonna go. I was riding here, how long ago is it now? Quite a while back with my mate AD, and he's back in the UK at the moment, he's coming back out very soon. But anyway, we were cycling around here, and he got a puncture. So we managed to get it repaired in this motorbike shop further up. And bloody hell, if he didn't do it again. And then we were in the creek. Okay, what are we doing here? Is he turning? Is he stationary? No, he's... okay, cool. Alright, so there's one bar we just passed there. That's it, you've seen the one bar. And there you go, look at some of these houses. You know, they're very pretty, very nice, big, spacious. We're going to head round, we're going to go up the hill, up to this lovely temple, back down the other side, and then we're going to go over to the lake. And the thing about living out here is you really are in a completely million miles apart world from where you are if you was to go into the city centre. And even so if you was to go over to the dark side, you can see now there's hardly anybody around, everybody keeps themselves to themselves. There's not much of a community in terms of expats. It really is something that if you are going to consider, be prepared. I was out the other night, we went out in the bar crawl, and that was great fun. I was chatting to a guy, and he said to me about living out this side, because he knew I lived out in Huai Yai. And I said to him, you know, it really is something you've got to be prepared for. And I think at the end, he's going to go to either East Pattaya to the dark side or down in Jomtien. I would recommend Jomtien. If you are going to think about coming out this way, you really do need to have a hold on the lifestyle. How you're going to cook, how you're going to eat. Can you communicate in areas where there is no English? Because there are obviously places there where they don't speak any English. So, you know, all these kind of aspects, there you go. That's another good bar in there. There you go, have a look at that. That's another fave. Right next to the rock shop. All right. Okay, so let's push on. But yeah, if you are thinking about it, well, Jomtien I would say is probably the best place. The dark side close second, Naklua close third, and then obviously you got the city centre. But me personally, I couldn't live in the city. But we do have housing estates like these here. See here, Bana, and they're all gated communities. And if you look in the distance, we're coming up to my temple I want to show you in a minute. And see, look, it's a new one there, starting at 7.49 million baht. Live the pleasant life, a holiday home that bonds your family like no other. Where do they get these statements from? It bonds your family together like no other. Clearly, they've never had a family get-together watching Emmerdale. Anyway, look up there. See up in the distance? Can you see that in the far distance there at the top? I've never, ever been up there, truthfully. Never been up there. I honestly don't know what is even up there. I don't know whether that's an open monastery or a temple or what. It might even be something to do with the royal family. I really, truthfully don't know. But what I do know is just up here is a beautiful, stunning white temple. You can going to see it in a second. See it there, just on the edge there, see that? Now, that's quite new. They only finished completing that about a year ago now, there or thereabouts. And here we go. I wonder if I can ride into it. I don't know if I can ride up to it. I guess I can. Well, there you go. Look, you can see that. You don't need me. Look how beautiful that is. And again, you know, the architecture, the structural engineering, how they think of these things. I mean, where do you start? I was decent with Lego, but that was about it. Meccano was a bit too hard for me. But look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Really, really nice. All right, so let's get to the lake, and we'll push on now. So are you planning to come out, guys? When do you expect to be out here and visiting? There's been a lot of talk, people have been saying, oh, I'm going to come out before Christmas, or they're heading out now. There's quite a lot of people coming out at the moment. What are your plans? Will you be out soon? Are you going to leave it another year to get a full recovery? Obviously, we're still talking about the 1st of July at the moment being the key point as to when they will actually release and relax all of these restrictions. If that happens, I truthfully don't know. I really don't know what to expect. Fingers crossed it does, because we do need you out here. So what are your plans? When are you going to touch on this soil? When will you be here? And incidentally, I'll tell you what I have noticed the other day. I was chatting to a few people, and people are grabbing short breaks, like a week, 2 weeks, which surprises me, because I actually thought most people, having not had a holiday for a while, would have thought, to hell with it, I'm coming out for a month or 2 months, whatever. It seems that a lot of people are just grabbing the opportunity, saying, right, to hell with it, I'm coming out, that's it, done, dusted, I'm on my way. Which is fantastic, you know, because you will have a great time, no doubt about that. But, I've got a ninja there, see that dude? All in black, riding around, he looked like a ninja. But yeah, it's great that you're coming out here to grab what opportunities you can. So is that going to be the new norm now? Is this year going to be a lot of short breaks rather than long stays? Or are some of you going to hang it out and basically wait and then come out for like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe more, 4 weeks, a month, whatever? What are your plans, guys? I did a video the other day. I don't know if you got to see that, which was 5 Agogos, well, Gentlemen's Club, 1 Agogo that I suggested that you visited. So I'll tell you what, while I'm riding down this road, let's use this opportunity. In your opinion, guys, in your opinion, based on your experience, which gentlemen's club, in your opinion, gets the #1 spot? Just drop the name, guys. Which gentlemen's club, in your opinion, gets the #1 slot? I think for me, I'm probably going to have to say for me it's going to be Blush. And yes, I know the owner very well. He's a good friend of mine. But aside from my personal connection, I just like the format. I like the way it's set out. It's a big, big place. Plenty of seating downstairs. Upstairs, they got a lovely pool table. Really, you know, beautiful 9-foot competition standard pool table. The girls are great fun, very friendly. I just think for me it gets the box ticked. Now here you are, look at this. They've recently finished this. This has only just been done in the last few months. Look at that. Holy jamoly. And of course right opposite, in fact let me turn in. Let me just show you this. Here we go. Have a look at that. Yeah, see, it's a very cultural video today, isn't it? It's quite unlike me. Look at that, the detail, the attention to detail is amazing. There's all the spirit houses over here. And I'm gonna put myself on the line now, because you know what I'm like, I'm not the sharpest pencil in the case, but I think these spirit houses are for the people that have been cremated here. I think that's what those ones are for. And of course, over here, here's the lake. Now, here's one bit of information, and I'm not going to go too far because, to be honest with you, she scares me. But do you remember when I mentioned about Huai Yai? Remember I told you about the girl I met that was a Christian? and she went absolutely berserk on me, and I had to get the police to get her out of the condo. Well, do you remember that? Well, her sister lives just up that road, and I'm not going to venture up there because I don't want to bump into her. But anyway, yeah, that's where she is. And let me drive around here. You can come down here to the lake and see through the gap there. They're doing a lot of work down here, and very, very scenic, very pretty. But you can come down here, you can exercise, you can cycle around. It really is nice. I'll show you the lake in a second. Here we go, look through there. Big, big area. And the lake's in the far distance over there. And I can't hang around, sadly, because I've got a car at my backside. Yep, I know you're coming through, dude. Don't worry, I'm not going to argue with you. Alright, cool. Oh. The old dust pot in there. Alright, so this is where we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of this mayhem here. Look at it all. It's all going on. Let me turn left here. And now I'm going to head back to where I came from. Bear with me, guys. One-handed. Oh my good lord. I'm going to come off here. All right, hang on. 2 secs. You see, boys, team player me. Take one for the team. Oh my good lord. Woo. Made it. Right. Let's find somewhere to stop. Let's wrap this up. Oh my lord, what are they doing over there? Red flag. Okay, good opportunity to stop. Let me park the bike and let's go and finish this off. Over in the shade. And then I'm going to head my way back. All right, 1 second. Whew. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Let's get the lake in the background, shall we? There you go, in the far background. All right, I've got stuff in my hand, so I can't even do me pointing. Hit the subscribe button and all that stuff. Ah, dear. Right, let me, 1 second, just put me, I'm not having a cheeky feel, I'm just putting my stuff in my pocket. Right, there we go, guys. That's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed that. Something completely different, off the radar, just something I thought, well, let's throw it out there and let you see what goes on over my kind of the area. That's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please, if you would, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help my channel tremendously. At the time of making this, we are about 500 people away from 50,000 subscribers. Unbelievable. So thank you so much for all your support. That's it, guys. Please remember, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out Discord, over 15,500 people in there now, all like you that love this city. So have a look at that. It's completely free. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below, and membership starts from as little as 89p a month. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.